Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, in a previous video, I did my crystal ball look into the future at the 2021 Mr. Olympia, and my thoughts were as competitive as the 2020 Mr. Olympia was. My predictions were that this was going to be an even better and more competitive Mr. Olympia. Now, a lot of people are thinking that now that Big Rami's brought conditioning, has won the title, he's pretty much a shoo-in to win. After all, he did what we've been waiting for him to do for a long time, come in condition. He brought good conditioning. He brought better conditioning than he did in 2017 when he took second place. Good conditioning. I really wouldn't say great conditioning. Maybe very good, but not great. And he definitely wasn't what we would refer to as being peeled. Now, and talking about Rami, I can see that if Rami comes in with conditioning like he brought in his win, yeah, he's tough to beat. And if he comes in better conditioning, he'll be even tougher to beat. Uh, Now, trick is he needs to be able to hit the conditioning again. That's still yet to be seen. Now, also, I want to say that I think with the new captain at the helm, they're really trying to bring bodybuilding into bring it to another level. And I don't think we're gonna see just the biggest guy on stage winning the show. After all, Rami was the biggest guy on stage last year, but he also brought some other tools. Now, I'll agree that all things being equal, the bigger guy is most certainly or most likely going to come out on top. But when do we have all the things being equal? Uh, Someone is bigger, another one's bringing in a little sharper conditioning, another one, his shape and structure are better. Uh, and you never have it all things being equal. And like I said, with new people at the helm, Jake Wood, I think they want to bring this to the next level. And they're not just going to award it to the biggest guy that has good conditioning. Not great conditioning, good conditioning. Uh, this this past Olympia, that whole year was really crazy. I'm not taking anything away from Rami. He did what he had to do, and he ultimately walked away with the win. But uh, there were some situations that were out of competitors' control, which might have affected preparation. Some mistakes made by some. And let's get into that a little bit. We have we had, not have, we had the defending champion, Brandon Curry. Uh, Always, last few years, he's constantly coming in better and better, and he's always making improvements. Uh, and he came in better than he did the previous year when he won the title. But I think in Brandon's case, when he showed up uh, Olympia night, uh, in preparation, I think he made the mistake of training to beat Phil Heath. After all, we know Phil Heath made his return to the Olympia stage, and Brandon saw him as the one to beat, which is that is a major mistake. It's not like you're in a boxing match. You have one opponent, and you look at your opponent's strengths and weaknesses, and in your training preparation, you try to maximize your strengths, play on his weaknesses, avoid his strengths. This is a totally different ball game. What you should be doing is you should be training to beat any particular competitor on stage. Even if you are not the champion, you're not training to beat the champion. You never know what the next guy is going to bring to the stage that day. Your training should be to bring in your best package possible. Now, Phil Heath, I think, wasn't really even a factor. The only reason why he placed third was that in his return to the Olympia stage, 7-time Mr. Olympia, they were not going to place him no matter. He'd have to come in looking really bad. They'd have to place him down low. It wasn't going to happen, not in this first attempt back. He shouldn't have been, Brandon Curry should not have been training to beat Phil Heath. Like I said, he should have been training to bring in the best package that Brandon Curry can possibly bring. And, and that's it. And I think whether it would have made a difference, whether he would have been able to retain the title is another story. We don't know, because we don't know what he possibly could have brought to the stage, because he was focused on bringing in a package to beat Phil Heath. So, mistake was made with Brandon Curry. Now, there were things that were out of control out of the control of a lot of the athletes with this COVID situation. Some athletes had access to equipment, to facilities that they needed to prepare properly. Throughout the whole situation, some had access during part of their preparation, and some didn't have access at all and had to make do with what they had. And that could have also affected the package that they ultimately brought to the stage that day. Would that made of a difference? Without you just don't know, because it didn't happen. You can only speculate. But my guess is that could have very well played a major part in the package that the particular athletes brought to the stage. Then you get some other situations, like a Hadi Chupan. I've said it in a previous video. At times when Hadi was on stage standing next to Ramy, although Ramy was much bigger than him, he did not dominate. At least in my opinion, he didn't dominate. And Hadi was significantly smaller. He brought in really good conditioning, but he could have brought better. He came in much better for finals than he did in prejudging. He had straight second places on the judges' scorecards in the finals. What happened to Hadi? He came in at the last minute. He got to the States. Not that it was that was his intention. The combination of our relations with Iran, visa issues, this COVID situation going on. Hadi was not able to secure his entry into the country until the last minute. And he had about 20 pounds of water weight that he had to get rid of. He did pretty good coming in for the prejudging, and he really finished it off for the finals. If that situation didn't occur, could the outcome of the Mr. Olympia have been any different? We don't know. Now, where am I going with this video? Like I said, Ramy is the current champion. He's a big man, one of the biggest on stage. Although Rolly Winkler was not on stage, could not make it due to the COVID situation. And even though Ramy has the big in his name, I think Rolly is bigger muscle-wise. They're built quite different, structures quite different, but Rolly is bigger. To try to conclude this video, Ramy is big and he brought conditioning. But like I said, the new people at the helm, they're not going to just give it to the bigger guy. Ramy's conditioning was good, not great, could have been better, and far from peeled. And like I said, also in the beginning, all things being equal, it'll typically go to the bigger man. But we never have a situation where all of the factors that come in play in judging a physique are equal. So let's forget about that. It's going to be a tough Mr. Olympia. It's going to be a strong lineup. It's going to be a very competitive lineup. Ramy's going to have to come in. He better be working on coming in with a better package. And even a better package is not going to ensure him retaining the title. I think that the new administration, Jake Wood, he wants not just the biggest guy on stage to win. He wants the best guy on stage to win, and he's gonna voice his opinion, and he's gonna let the judges know. I mean, he can't tell the judges how to judge a bodybuilding match, but I think he's gonna let him know. Listen, we don't just want the biggest guy to win it for the biggest show in bodybuilding. We want the best. That means a total package. Yes, we want to see size, but we want to have shape, flow, proportion, and most importantly, conditioning. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go into the description box, you're going to find some links. First, if you have any specific questions to ask me, you can go to the link for Muscle Central Facebook, and you can DM me. I will be glad to answer any questions anyone has. Also, in the description box, you're going to find a link to Species Nutrition, the best nutritional supplements out there on the market. And you'll also find the link to Mr. Potts Protein, the best protein-packed products you're going to find out there. Click on both links, go to both sites, check out all their great products. And once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.